is welcome. And another thing is like just like how you do, how KSAP do, how Brooklyn do. Make sure everybody feel welcome. You know, no matter of a difference of opinion, just make sure everybody got a voice and can voice their opinions. And yeah, we're gonna crack jokes. That's how we do over here. Whatever we gonna crack jokes. Everybody gonna get smoked every now and then. It just is what it is. Have thick skin and be able to voice your word, but just make sure you keep your ear to what's going on with the things that you're interested in. So like you with music, find out what's popping right now. Like right now, like the best thing would have been was like when that Drake and Kendrick thing is going on. It's still kind of going on. Like dabbling that, dabbling to like the hip hop business. Like what's going on with Diddy and Jay. When it comes to basketball, did dab into whatever anybody's talking about with basketball and whatever else you're interested in. Just keep your ear to the streets and be on them socials. The socials is gonna help you out tremendously.
I
That's all I really
appreciate
gotta say.
I appreciate that, right? Listen, what I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, Jay Burns, I appreciate you, man, for coming up here and just giving your opinion because you always give us an out of the box. You know what I mean? And get us outside of ourselves, should I say. Because all the time, I'm like Brooklyn on that. I might not be right, but that's just how I feel about it. You understand what I'm saying? And how I feel about it, I'm always expressed it to you guys on what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And facts. Not just what I feel, but the facts about what I feel about the facts. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna deal with the facts first. And then what I feel about the facts, then we're gonna do that second. Go ahead, Mo3.
Yeah, it's basically just what Jay Burns said, but to like, I'm not going to even front. Like, if you want the people that do the best are the ones that entertain the sucker. I don't want to curse, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yes, sir. I
if
got you.
people that you know what I'm saying, like see what's the trend, what the where the trend is going, and even if they don't believe in that, they go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's what it is. Like whatever is happening now, the way the majority of the whatever the wave is, you ride the wave, then you'll be successful. Like people that don't always ride the wave, their growth like sometimes stagnate and this and that. So it's not gonna be like a like a like a magic trick. Like you just get on socials and then you just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get on socials and you're not saying what they're saying, they're gonna be like, who's this guy right here? I ain't going to him.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you get on there, you gotta be careful and meticulous to what you say and the people you engage with. But that
What's
is the
good, sports?
that is the route to go to grow the best on here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yo, and then real quick to piggyback off what he said too, like I'm old school YouTube, so I got this dude named Soul Illuminati, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's always two ways you can go with it. So what Mo3 was saying, sometimes people go with the BS, you know what I'm saying, because that's gonna make them grow faster. So there's examples of both sides. So it's a YouTuber named Soul Illuminati. I followed him. He was just funny, right? Grew his
Mm-hmm.
channel off of 2K. But his channel grew slowly, but he never changed up, right? Like he was always himself. Like he didn't care about what was going on. He just wanted to do his own thing, right? But then there's
Mm-hmm.
also the other side that is going to pertain to the BS. And they'll get followers fast. But what I will say is that Soul Illuminati, even today, to this day, he'll drop a video or two videos a year. But when he drops, he gets like 300,000 views because his community is there for him. You know what I'm saying? They're there for
Mm-hmm.
him. They're not there because he riding the wave. So,
Mm-hmm.
but then there's people that ride the wave and they'll drop a video every other day and they might get like 5K views, but they got like a million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's all about like building your community. Like if you build a community, like we all from KSAT's channel. You know what I'm saying? So like
Absolutely.
he built the community. So once you build the community, you can decide how you want to move. Then moving forward, but building community is definitely important too.
Yo, Jay Burns, I got a question for you.
It's good.
When you get in your podcast equipment,
I don't know if I'm ready for that, man. I'm shy, man. I don't like being on camera, man. Like I said, like I just
you know,
started doing this, man. Y'all,
K-Sap was here. What do you say?
huh?
You know, if K-Sap was here, you know what he
Oh
say.
yeah, I
Don't
know.
wait.
He gonna go
Don't
into
wait.
that. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
do it.
yeah. He gonna
Just
give me
do it.
He'll give me a whole 10 minutes soliloquy. I know, bro. I know. You know what I'm saying? But look, eventually I'm gonna be up here with y'all brothers. Say no
We
more.
gotta
I'm
hold
telling
it
you.
down for the East Coast, Jay Burns, for the young ones in the East Coast. We gotta hold it down.
How
Oh,
about this?
absolutely.
How
And,
about this?
and
Cause hold on real quick. How about this? Cause I got a lot of things going on in my life too. But give me about like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things going
Take
on.
your time, Brody.
But I'm
Listen,
gonna support. I'm gonna
don't
support
feel
y'all,
like
brother.
also, but don't feel like you gotta get because trust me, I got my stuff on a budget, bro. Don't feel like you gotta go out and get state of the art stuff.
Yeah,
You
of
feel
course.
me? Go get what you got to get on the budget, and then as you grow, you know, as you start to get better, as you start to gain followers, as you start to as you
Yeah,
start to
slowly
get better at
build.
what you're doing, then you start to get better. You know, you get slowly better stuff. So don't feel like you got to go get state of the art stuff.
Yeah, cool. So until then, I'm gonna always support y'all, brothers. You already know. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I got
yeah,
me a new camera today. I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm one of the
Congratulations.
I'm one of them people, Brooklyn. I gotta figure everything out before I
you
jump out
already
there.
know. You
What you mean? Simply Ball, we simulcasting if that's what you mean. You live twice.
Oh,
I don't know what you mean by live
oh, you
twice.
talking about KSAP? What are you talking about? Oh no. But yeah, I gotta understand. It's a lot to learn. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn. It's a lot to learn with this podcaster.
No, that's a fact. Yo, it's funny seeing KSAP in the chat with a wrench, like he one of them people that never come on camera. That's hilarious.
yeah. You know, I had to make him one of the
he,
moderators. You
he
already
be up in
know.
there talking about I don't be listening to y'all. He be up in
Yeah,
there with
that's
his
Hey yo,
red.
crazy. Man.
hey yo, KSAP, make sure you monitor the chat. Make sure nobody act crazy in the chat.
He
What you
already
say?
doing that. He do that anyway. He be on the look. He be
Yeah,
on the low.
yo, KSAP, you right about that. I need Mo 3 to get one too, man. I need,
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I
Mo
mean?
3 definitely a sniper.
Nah, nah, ain't really
Come on,
my thing.
sniper. Come on, sniper. You already know.
That
Listen,
ain't really my thing. I'm
what
kind of like Jay Burns. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's KSAP. He got the magic. Cause I don't I like look.
I'm gonna leave it
I
to
don't get on
him
no
though.
one
I'm gonna
else's.
leave.
I don't get on no one else's thing. I watch Showtime. I watch
Yeah, I
Yeah.
on.
watch
I've been watching
Showtime.
Showtime for years. I never
Uh-huh.
got on this thing. I even take it. I never got on any of their things. But for some reason,
Yo, Mo 3, the only reason why I'm letting you rock right now, because we in the gingerbread chat. But if you was in my chat talking how you talking, I'll be flaming you.
why
Repeat what you just said.
that I watch all these other podcasts, but I never for years, but I never got up on there.
That's not
And
what you
but
said. You said something else. But go ahead, keep going.
what I said, that is
Oh.
what I said. I was naming the people's podcast that I watch, like,
And then you said you never. Never
bruh,
mind, go ahead, bro. Let me not cause confusion.
bruh, that one
You speaking
person,
positive. You speaking positive.
that one person, and do
No. You said something egregious. You said something egregious.
like
Only
what?
only only
I
New
don't know.
Yorkers know what I'm talking about. You said you're a New Yorker, so you should know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's late, so I
Mm.
don't know. Maybe I did say
I'm gonna
some
leave it
crazy
alone.
stuff,
I'm
man. I'm
silly.
just
I'm
saying.
silly. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm silly.
I'm just saying. He was the only one that got me to actually want to
To get
come
on
up
this
on
thing,
there. This is not something that I do all the time.
you the only
Mhm.
one that
And
got you to get on this thing.
most of the time I watch, I don't even come up. Like I watch almost all the time. I just be. Sometimes I don't even say anything in the comments.
It's a fact. Me too, though.
Yeah, a lot of people just be watching. They just, it's good conversation.
No. Y'all
Hey.
was definitely cooking ahead at night too. I had jumped on late. Pause. I gotta say pause because Mo 3 did. I had jumped on late pause because I was actually customizing my chat because there's one thing that I didn't add that I have to add. So I was watching y'all while I was doing that. Then I said, you know what, let me come support. So that's why I said let me stop customizing my chat. But I was watching y'all. Y'all was having some good conversations in here. Like I said, me personally, the earlier conversation, I don't think it was a bad conversation. I'm just not that invested in the Caitlin Clark, Time Magazine thing. So that's why I didn't really voice my opinion. I was doing more listen. Sometimes you gotta listen. That's a lesson I'm gonna give to people in the chat and the podcast. It's great to give your opinion, but sometimes you gotta listen too. Like you ain't gotta always give your opinion every day. Sometimes it's good to learn something. Listen to somebody else You know what I mean?
Hey,
That's
y'all
why I
see
take. That's why, like, not to cut you a bro, Claude. That's why, like, even with Casey, before I had got my equipment, I would take shows off if I felt like I was on a show and I was doing a bunch of talking. I would take like the next show off. I'd be like, I'm gonna let somebody because I don't want to like overdo it. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's how I
But
do too. Yeah,
but
because like I be feeling
but
like I be trying to dominate when I'm on. Sometimes like shit. Like,
mm-hmm.
No, you
Sometimes it's
don't.
good to listen to other people. You know what I mean? And that gives you perspective, and then you can look at yourself and
yeah, fact.
I don't
and
think so.
and
Me
and
personally, I don't.
honestly, I hadn't heard Jason Whitlock because I don't subscribe to him. I don't listen to him. So that was my first time actually hearing
Right. And he's trying to
his
throw a
video with
narrative
Bro
of her
Claude.
being a little girl. You know what I mean? So the thing is that where I'm coming from and my angle and what I'm doing on the platform as an extension is to show that this really is real. This is real. And I am one of them ones to deal with it. You feel what I'm saying? I know it might not be that interested to here or there, but I'm one of them ones to be like, man, look, you ain't finna be disrespecting my sisters in the first place.
Because he was
See, in
talking
the
real
first place.
greasy.
So I want he
But that's
oily.
Jason
He
Whitlock though.
oily. No, he ain't greasy.
I
Got a
know,
little bit
yeah.
clarity to it. He oily. He straight dirty. You know what I'm saying? He
Bro,
real
this
oily
man,
around.
that
He's
So
man
been
so
is
doing that for
crazy.
years now. For like 20 years, he's been doing that.
and
I
that's
know.
why
This
I
he's
just
been
tuned.
now
getting
I
I
out
feel
of
had
like
tuned him
everything.
out so bad. I had tuned him out so much that I just didn't realize he. Like I say, he said something crazy one good time. And that was the end of me. I never listened to him again.
now real
But
talk
they.
though. He I
But
don't know if he was on ESPN or Fox. I don't remember, but like
He was on both. He was on
yeah,
ESPN, and
they got
they
rid of him.
fired
They
him
yo, but
because
fired him.
he was doing that crazy stuff. He's
not yeah
saying stuff
because
like this, and they
because
like,
of,
nah.
when I used
We
to
can't
watch
have
him
that.
when I used to watch him back in the day, he wasn't like that. But like ever since to me he left that he left the
why y'all
channel.
jump on my panel?
Yeah, yeah. But when he left those networks, I feel like he got even worse, bro. Like it was just like he was just
Case I've got
spiraling
a
all
question.
cylinders.
Bro, Claude, if you want to put it up.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll put it up.
he done went to the complete left. I don't
But
know
see,
what in the devil.
No,
he a grifter.
what
Like
he got worse at is his disdain for black women got even worse. Because before he was just a woman basher, but now it
Oh,
seems
okay.
to be
Oh,
now
three.
it seems to be like a more of a black woman basher. Because before he just was just disrag all women, but now it
Hmm.
seems like he's willing to just beat on black women only, and I
He
don't know what's
clickbaited.
going on.
He clickbaity. Yo, Mo three and Jay Burns. I think that's more so for y'all because y'all said y'all don't really talk with other people. So in case
I
that
don't
come,
know. That's what I was saying. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't
what it-
know. It's just he just has that personality.
and it
He
made you
got
just
that
get up.
angel. He got that Angel Reese personality, that magnet that just draws you towards him.
My man,
And it just
my
made
man.
you get on his thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
So we twerking for Angel over here still.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? You know what I mean? Me and Keisha in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Jonathan himself, we definitely twerking for Angel. It's like, I'm gonna keep it
No.
real, y'all. If it wasn't for Angel Reese in women's basketball this time around, I would not be watching basketball. So by her coming, and then she fine. On top of
Yo,
her being fine,
for the
she
record,
got personality and
yo, but hold on, bro.
swagger.
I want to answer. I want to answer case that real quick though, right? Like
Go
the
ahead.
thing that got me on his panel was like I ain't gonna lie. I always say this when I first was like watching the W this year, like just this year with Caitlyn and all them. You know, I was a Caitlyn fan, so like I was going to a lot of pages, and me personally, I don't like to see somebody hardcore on the right side or the left side. So I was looking for channels, and one day I seen he was live, so I just clicked on it. You know what I'm saying? And then I started watching him for like, you know, like every now and then. I was still wasn't sure, but then he had a live, and then like me personally, like I said, I never been on a panel. I jumped on it. And he just let me speak. He let me do what I had to do, and that right there let me know like that's the type of channel I want to follow. He gonna let people come up there and say what they gotta say, and feel how they want to feel, and he respects it. That's what like put me onto his panel. Like,
Hmm.
and for me, I say it all the time. I was in I was in Quita Love Sports first, and then I don't know if I was in her lives, but I saw her channel. I saw Chicago Sky Central. I was in a channel a lot, and then I saw Showtime, and Showtime had a panel. Right, so I was like, "Oh, okay, I could jump on the panel because I'll be in the comments going crazy, just typing always. Y'all know me, I be getting my opinion. So I said, "Oh, they got a panel." Jumping on the panel, man. Jumped on Showtime panel, and then the same day, I think I jumped on KSAP panel. And I don't know, KSAP, just like different places got different vibes. I felt at home on KSAP channel. You know what I'm saying? I just kept coming back. That's how that happened.
Well,
And
brother,
also, when I first saw KSAP before I jumped on the panel, I want to give him this credit too. I respected the way he talked about women's basketball, especially Angel, because of, like a lot of these channels out here, you could tell it's clickbait channels. You could tell they just saying things for a reaction, right? So it's like, and I be killing them in the comments, like they annoy me. So when I saw KSAP's channel, I felt like he was like fair and he was holding it down for Angel. I remember even one time, I don't know if KSAP remember this because he get a lot of comments, but I remember one time because KSAP is fair, right? Like he's not on one, like he's not gonna be like with Jay Burns, so he's not gonna be on too far on one side or the other. He's gonna call it straight down the middle. So one time, I think he made a video about Cheryl Swoops that I didn't like. So I was in the comments saying, "Nah, we gotta hold it down." I think he was like saying that, that's what it was. He was saying she went a little too far with the Caitlin Clark stuff, whatever he said. So I was in the comments like, "Nah." I was like, Caitlin got all these people that's like riding for her, saying all this stuff for her, and they not giving Angel no credit. So I'm like, Swoops don't have to. I was like, fuck that. And then like a couple days after that, I saw he was live, so I just hopped on the live. And that's one thing I respect about KSAP channel, because you are allowed to voice your opinion no matter what side of the fence you on. Most people try to kill you. Like one thing I noticed about this community, again, remember I'm still new to this community. One thing I noticed about this community, people get mad or they feel some type of way when you don't share their opinion.
Yes, sir.
And you know me, I don't care. My opinion is my opinion. Right? Like, so a lot of people get mad when you don't say like the popular thing or fuck all that. I'm gonna say what I see or how I think or how I feel. I don't care who disagrees with me. I don't care if the chat is disagreeing with me. I don't care if I'm the only one with the opinion. If it's my opinion and I thought about it, right, and that's how I feel, I'm gonna share it.
hey man, listen, KSAP, you deserve just about everything that me and Brooklyn, we can't even hold a podcast long enough to really say appreciate, because I did not want to do this. You understand? I did not. I really didn't. I was good being on the panel. I was all right. Then Brooklyn jumped. I was like, oh man, little bro jumping. Okay, I ain't gonna let my little brother be by himself. You know what I'm saying? My baby brother out here, you know what I mean, running around in these streets. I'm a big brother with him. I'm gonna just appreciate make sure, ain't nobody gonna be coming for his head. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate being an OG. So what I do, me personally, I'm an entertainer, y'all. You know what I mean? I come from a whole nother type of aspect. So if we gonna talk about sports, we're gonna talk about sports. We ain't gonna get into all of the different other genres and categories that other people do it. The most that I will go is music, because I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I didn't say I'm just a rapper. I'm an artist. I produce. You know what I mean? I harmonize. I rap. I write. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. I orchestrate. I design and I formulate. And I sell, manufacture, and press. You know what I'm saying? So I do it all. So my whole thing is that I want to be able to have a brand. See, that's why you see Gingerbread Man. And if you go and Google it, you'll see the exact way that I have it spelled. I own it. It's going to come up Claude Lanier. You understand? So this
I rap for the team I own. I play for the team I own.
That's right. So the thing is that I'm also here to show you ownership. Trademarks is only 750. It's 1,500 if you want to do it all over the world. So you got something that you believe in, get a trademark, write it down. Do the things that you need to do. Write it down on paper. I'm here talking to y'all, but I got stuff written down on paper for how my assignment gonna go. You got what I'm saying?
Lakeisha.
I got it. The way that I want to do the show, I also got it. Everything that we did, I didn't went to the blank sheet of paper.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Covered. Go ahead.
What's your podcast name gonna be?
I was trying to get off on mute. I don't know. I'm still working on my naming.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta make sure. What you said, 750, bro? Code. I gotta go copyright Lakeisha real quick.
You gotta copyright.
Oh no, it's the copyright. That ain't nothing but
is it
$25-$30. The copyright anything is $25-$30. But to take ownership for is to own the rights to it, to publish it, and to do the different things. You have to go through a lawyer, get you a nice little lawyer. They got them online, copyright lawyer, or you can just go. You can send them right to the state, to DC. You know, it's different. It's different types of things. So the trademark, you would actually have to get a trademark lawyer. I got a couple of trademark lawyers on mine, so you could go to Gingerbread Man trademark, and it's gonna come up Claude Lanier. When you click on that on Google, on my trademark, it's gonna tell you all the categories that I own. It's also gonna give you my lawyer. But if you don't want to use my lawyer, it also got other lawyers, trademark lawyers, that you can use to get your trademark validated. Okay, so ownership. Percy Miller taught us this in the 90s. Ownership means everything.
Yeah.
If you come up with an idea and you don't own it, it's not yours. You could try to fight and have wars, all what you want. But if you have an idea and somebody else do your idea and you just got it written down and you didn't go through the steps to own it,
I like it.
meaning that you didn't go through those steps. That's your problem. That's your damn problem that somebody else got your idea and then ran with it. So
what
you gotta take ownership.
Talking about now?
You gotta take ownership of it.
I guess he like it here, bro. Claude channel.
What's up, Uncle Jay?
We gotta check you out, Uncle Jay, Barbershop Talk.
I got you as a moderator, man. Clean that up, man. We needed you earlier. We needed you earlier.
The Sky didn't make the playoffs, Miss Brad. I don't know if you're being funny when you say that, but now the Sky didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm confused as to how did that come into the middle of this conversation.
That's definitely somebody trolling.
Yeah, like you don't have to be a troll
because they added with Reese. And then the Sky with Reese.
You don't have to be a troll all your life. You can just do it like a part-time job, just not full-time.
Sister Nidra, I'm gonna make you a moderator too.
That's because Smoke Junior Simply Baller not doing his job as a moderator.
Hey, Simply Ball, drop it. Get him up out of here, man. What's wrong with you, man? You all right? You all right, K-Sap?
He say it's been a long time since he's been a moderator.
Bro, Claude putting K-Sap to work. He said, you ain't gonna just be in my chat in the comments. You gotta work.
That's right. Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay, get it cracking. You already know. Uncle Jay, my boy.
You know what, guys? That's why I would say this. To get back, I want to ask y'all this question. That's why it's gonna be very interesting for me to see how the league and how the fans handle these new ladies coming in. How are they gonna treat them? Is it gonna be a firestorm every time Paige say something, or is this just a Caitlyn Angel thing that will never be repeated?
I think it depends on the media. Like I think the us in this panel, we know how the media moves, right? But the
Mhm.
media moves the masses. The masses are gonna follow the media. So if the media start picking and choosing who Caitlyn beefing with or who Angel beefing with, that's what it's gonna be. That's just
Hmm.
how I feel.
Yeah, because they
The
already
narration.
attacking Juju, and
I think
I'm trying to understand why.
I think
Oh
it's
yeah.
more so. I mean the uh the content creators that's in love with Caitlin Clark is gonna attack everybody, but I think it's something special between Angel and Caitlin, and that's why every time they play is magic, right?
Hmm.
I'm talking about the ratings, and
Right.
every time, and not every time, but if you look at the schedule, the WNBA, the numbers people was like, make sure that they playing right on the
Wait,
first right 5 times
five
on the first.
times?
So it's like it's been like that since college. It is what it is. When you it's certain things that you can manufacture, and there's certain things that just happen naturally. Like nobody
Hmm.
foreseen a Angel. They two different positions. They two totally different players. Nobody foreseen that being a rivalry, but it is. It is what it is.
Hmm.
I never thought I'd be here. Word to my mother, I never thought I'd be a women's basketball fan, but I'm here and I'm here to stay. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I love it. I love it here, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, and I love the rivalry. I don't, you know what I mean? I love it on the court. I mean, obviously off the court, we're gonna have, because the fan base is the fan basis, so we're gonna have our fun banter back and forth, or whatever the case may be. But it's
Hmm.
an on the court rivalry, right? I don't hate Caitlin Clark, right? I'm
No,
more of
me
a I'm,
neither.
I'm more of an Angel Reese fan. Like I hate the people again. I hate the people that just won't be honest. Like some people try to draw the line and be like, I'm a fan of them both equally. No,
They
you're
put you
not.
in the matrix.
You
They
like
put
you
you in
You
the
like one
lean
of them.
matrix.
one way or the
Yeah,
other.
you like one of them more. Just be honest. I like
Right.
Angel. People like Caitlyn. That's cool. Ain't no issue. Ain't no beef with that. But I enjoy the rivalry, right? I enjoy, and it's fun. I'm gonna ask you because I think I heard you say this before I got on, Jay Burns. You said you don't really watch college like that, right? Or I think you're just getting into it now because I heard you talking about it a few weeks ago. But you said you didn't really pay attention to college like that, right?
No, yeah, because like when Caitlyn was in her junior year, I was just catching a couple of her games. You feel me? But then
No,
that
but look, now, not to cut you off, but look, that's important, right? Because I feel most of Angel fans followed her from college or they know what she did in college. And most of the people that's like in the WNBA that they don't understand why people like Angel, never seen her play in college or never really don't really care about college that much. And I think that's where the difference is. Because if you pay attention to both of their careers, they both were stars in college. Both of them were stars in college, right?
They say
And
somebody. Oh, okay.
they both were stars. Like they both been stars all their life, all the way up until now. It's just that Caitlyn translated a little. She struggled in the beginning, but then she kind of found her footing. Whereas Angel defensively translated to the WNBA, but offensively she didn't really translate because her game is at the basket and there's a bunch of big girls at the basket. So a lot of people was like, well, what does she do well? Why do you like her, right? The people that just watch the WNBA don't understand what's great about Angel, but that's because they never really seen what she could do in college. And they don't understand like some players translate easier than others, right? If my whole life I've been playing against guards my size or smaller or maybe a little bigger, and I get into the WNBA and that don't change, I don't really have an adjustment other than the competition getting better, and I just have to adjust to that. Angel literally had to adjust to the competition getting better and playing against more girls bigger than her and stronger than her, right? She's used to being the strongest person on the floor or one of the strongest people on the floor. Not no more. What you gonna do now? You got BG looking at you. You got, what I mean?
Right.
You got what you like. You can you have to, and that's why you see that her working out now. She has to. Her game has to evolve for her to continue to grow and be the Angel we know. She has to evolve now. She can't be the same Angel she was in college. She got to be a different Angel in the pros. Whereas Caitlyn could be pretty much the same Caitlyn. She just got to take the same Caitlyn to another level, right? But Angel got to evolve to a different player because she's playing against bigger women, stronger women. You can't just bully them like you was bullying them girls in college, right?
Hmm.
So that's the difference. But a lot of people don't know that because they never saw Angel in college. So they look at her now in a year where she didn't have the greatest rookie season offensively. They look at her now and be like, well, what does she do well? She just need to rebound and just pass the ball. And it's like, nah, she's a star. She's a superstar. You're going to see that. She's going to grow into the superstar eventually. But A lot of people don't know that because they never watched it or don't know much about what she did in college.
Yeah,
I
there was no
disagree with
Asia
what
Wilsons walking around college.
No, the thing about college with Angel is if she had to go against a top person at her position or somebody bigger than her, it was probably about a handful of them, maybe four of them in college she had
Mm-hmm.
to deal with, and everybody else she a bully. She'll go. She went to the WNBA with it's damn near one on every team,
Right.
right? So it's like
that's
now,
what I was gonna say. That's why I kind of disagree a little bit with what you were saying about the how successful um their game was translating between Caitlyn and Reese. They Reese didn't have an out. She was if she were playing on a team with better players that could alleviate. Because if you look, she was getting doubled and triple team in the post all the time, like all the time. It was a that's what made what she was doing even more impressive. Because she was doing it against 2 and 3 and 4 people sometimes. But whereas Caitlin Clark, when she went at the beginning of the season, that's how it was for her. But then they stopped doing that, partly because
Mm-hmm.
of what Bro Claude said about I think the league put out a shit like, oh, okay, don't do that. But it was also partly because they couldn't do it all the time because her teammates were just that good. Because what started to happen? They would trap her, and what she do? She'd give up the ball and get an assist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really look, like, her shooting did improve, but it didn't improve that much to the point where you be like, oh nah, she's her game really translated now. Because even with her improvements, her numbers are still way lower than it was in college. Not supremely lower, but they're still lower than it was in college. So it didn't exactly translate the way that it seemed. It's because her team was just that much better. She had help. It was easier for it to look like it translates.
The load was
Angel
lighter.
had a harder time on the offensive end because she didn't have really that much help. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then it showed in the second half of the season when they first came back. Kennedy Carter was missing all them damn games, and it was just Angel out there. You could see like, oh man, yeah,
They were just
like she having
collapsing.
a tough time. They would collapse on her all the time. She couldn't really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
really quick, Brian Allen, Hans, I agree with you. 13 and 13 is good in my book as well, but Angel's a 25 and 15 player.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
on 50 on
She's
fifty
not a
percent
13
shooting.
and 13 player.
That's what
Now
I'm
I agree
saying.
with
Like
you.
her
That's
shooting
great. That's
percentage,
good
she
for
shot
her.
like
I ain't
30
take
something
nothing away
percent.
from what she did. I'm just telling you who she is. I'm telling you
That
who
what
that
I'm
young woman is. She
that
gonna
what I'm
as long as
saying,
she
G.
continue developing and she gets stronger, y'all gonna see Angel's potential. Right. She
Absolutely.
didn't have her rookie year wasn't her potential. That was her adjusting to a new league with stronger women. And 13 and 13, like you said, is good in my book as well. But Angel is not a good player. She's a great player.
And going straight to the pros from college in like a month is just crazy to me.
It's real
Yeah.
crazy, right?
It's like
It,
3 weeks, you gonna play
A
in the
simply
pros.
a simply ball dropping. You monitoring the chat?
you got it. You got it together. You got it together, K baby. You and Jay,
So I
look,
just
you
said,
and Uncle Jay better have this together, man.
Hey,
Y'all
Mo
the
three. I think
OGs
he
up in here.
Mo three. You
so
don't
I,
be looking at the chat. I don't think he calling KSAP calling you.
so I
What he
think
said?
this
You
rookie
said your
class
name.
this year is what's really good because coming straight from college is phenomenal to me. I mean, to even have impact in a professional league in 3 weeks is just
I
it's
can't read
phenomenal.
that. You can read that,
At,
Lakeisha.
that's
I don't know. It's
Jay Burns
KSAP.
at Reddit. What that mean?
What they say?
I'm not on
Jay
Reddit.
really causing confusion.
Reddit was asking who was talking with the end profile.
Oh, Mo 3. That's what he was
Oh,
saying. Yeah. I think he was telling them who was talking.
Oh, okay. I
oh,
thought he was calling Mo 3.
Mm-mm.
Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm a flip game. He's so crazy.
25 and 15, Andre. 15. Don't take her rebounds away.
To
25 and 15.
on
be
50,
honest with you,
better than 50% shooting.
once heard, that's why I don't completely agree with Zoe. Once they get somebody to distribute the ball, Angel and
Zoe was
and
bugging at night. Talking about yo. They don't need a point guard. They need a wing.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, he was bugging.
he didn't
They
say
need
they need
both,
a
nigga.
point guard.
They
He
need
just said
both.
that they need the wing more, and I do agree with him. They do need the wing more because they could
More?
get
He
yes. There's
forgetting. He
other
forgetting
point guards
about the
that
point guard
they
play.
just need a. They don't need a generational point guard. They just need a serviceable point guard. That's like, you know what I'm saying. But
I get.
they do
Mo
need a
three
really
smoking too.
they need a better than average wing though.
Mo,
Their
Mo
wing can't
three.
just be serviceable.
Mo three smoking on the same thing. Zoe was smoking
Nah,
on.
man. Nah, man. He's right. I said it. I said
So
it in
wait a
the
minute.
chat.
Let me
That's the
ask
only
y'all
comment I
something.
posted in the chat was like, "Yo, I agree with what Zoe's saying because it makes sense. They they get two things from the wing that they need. They only
I
get
gotta.
one thing. They only get one thing from the
What-
from the point guard that they
Let
need.
me ask you a question. Why do they have to have one or the other?
They could get both, but I'm just
Right.
saying if they had to choose,
They don't
you
have
get
to
two,
choose
you
though.
get
So why we
you
talking
get
about
no,
choosing?
because
They
that
don't have to choose.
because it's
They
only
could
one
get,
pick is only one pick, and if
but
there's
they got
somebody
free agency, right? Don't they
yeah,
got
but
free
that
agency
wasn't
too?
no. They was talking about did he
No,
choose?
they was
Would he
talking about
choose
what the Sky
Citron?
needs. They was
Yeah,
talking
he
about
was
what the Sky
no, but
needs.
no, yes, they was, but the question that stemmed for was the Lakeisha asked him was saying what he's trying to say is he would pick Citron over Miles.
Hmm.
And he's like, yeah, he
That's
would
what
pick
we were
Citron.
arguing.
Yes, he would
I
pick
heard that
Citron over
he was.
Miles
Yeah, that was crazy. Listen,
because of the
we
fact
need
that
both of them. I like both
I,
players, so we need
yeah,
both of them. But I
he
would
said he
pick
like both
Olivia
players,
over Centron.
but I would pick Citron because she fills two out of the three things that we need, which is lockdown defense and a threat from the outside to stretch the floor.
But that comes to my
Olivia
question
Miles,
that I
Olivia
have.
Miles really only thing she does. Well, I'm not saying the only thing she does is, but she's not no lockdown defender that's gonna lock down the opposing team's best player. She's not
That's
gonna be
not what
doing
you.
that.
That's not what you draft her for, though. You don't draft her to
But
lock
But
this
down
is
that's what
my
players.
question.
that's what I'm saying. You're
But
only
they
gonna
two
draft her to
different
be a
type of players. Why
distributor.
we comparing two different types of
Oh
players?
my goodness.
But I have one question. Hold on, before we even go down this road. Do y'all believe Olivia Miles will be a top player in the league when
Of
she comes
course,
in?
absolutely.
So if we do believe that, kind of like, do you think she'll be like as good as Caitlyn or not? I'm just using her as a barometer stick.
I wouldn't compare them, but I think to answer your question, yes, I think she'll be as good as Caitlyn, but a different type of player. They're not the same player, so it's hard to compare them.
Right.
But
Okay.
but you talk about if you talking about level of impact, I think she has the same level of impact, especially for the Sky. That's why I said Zoe was bugging earlier because
And
if
we
you
can't
got
leave her on the table.
he said earlier he was saying you got bigs that run the floor, right? The best type of point guard you need for bigs that run the floor is a point guard that's going to
Point
keep you in
guard, that's
transition.
absolutely.
Olivia Mal, one of the best transition point guards. Plus
She
she's
is.
5'10". Plus, she like going. She like to get the ball, and she's pass first, right? Caitlyn is not pass first, so why not get you a pass first point guard when you got two bigs already that's developing, and we're gonna upgrade our wings, right? We want upgraded wings. Why not get a point guard with vision? That's why I don't understand what people talking about right now. Like, what are we talking about?
Well,
I agree.
the thing is that what
Sometimes we can overthink. Sometimes we can overthink. Like, it ain't that basketball is simple.
It's very
It ain't
simple.
that.
I say that all the time. It's very
No.
simple. The thing is that you do have
Thank you,
those
Andre.
people
We need both.
that have
It's perimeter
X's and
defense.
O's going on in their head. You do have people that try to analyze the game and get very, very analytical, right? So by you having those type of people, me personally, it's very simple to play defense, and it's very simple to play offense. It's offense goes one way, defense goes another. But there's people with technical ideologies. Oh yeah, he hit when he took that shot right there from that corner. He hit 30% of those shots. Over here though, at the top of the key, he hit 50% every time he shoot from there. Okay, I mean those are good things to know and to know. But sometimes, I might have hit that goddamn shot because I was in the flow of things. More when I'm at the top. You got what I'm saying? I see you, Jonathan. I see you, Jonathan. I see you with the Reese's Pieces Puffs. I see y'all don't see Jonathan. He acting up around here. He got the
I
Reese's
see
Puffs.
him.
He acting up. Well, we twerking for Angel around.
You got
here.
you some cereal. You got you some
Hey,
cereal.
listen, we got 55 people right now that's watching this live. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit the like button and share, man.
I'm with Brooklyn. I just think we need. I think we need that pass first point guard.
We do.
And if she available, I'm taking her.
And they're right. We need wings as well. I don't know why that became like we can overthink things. I don't know why it becomes
why we can't get the guard and the wings. I mean, why?
Right,
Why
and then I've been, first of all, I was trying to cam up earlier because Prince was funny to me what he was talking about, because I remember not just him, no, it was a bunch of people talking about, yo, we don't get Olivia Miles, I'm trading the third pick. And I was like, nah, we're going to get Citron. That's what I was saying. Now all of a sudden, everybody loves Citron. Okay.
Oh yeah. No,
okay. But so I'm of the thinking that if Olivia Miles is gone, then we get Citron.
Right.
I
was pushing back on Zoe because he was saying,
remember, if they were trying to say
Citron
when I was
before
like, hell
Olivia
no.
Miles.
Hold on, one at a time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just pushing back on Zoe because Zoe was like, well, we can just get Citron with that number 3 pick, whether Olivia is gone or not. And I was like,
And listen, that's why I camped up, because I remember just a couple weeks ago he was talking about if Olivia is not at 3, I'm trading the pick. That's what he was saying. And I was like, well, I said I would pick Sonya. I said I would go get Sonya. And he looked at me like, nah, he was like, maybe at 10 is what he told me. So I was like, okay, he must have changed his mind. It's fine if you change.
Like,
we all change our mind. But Brooklyn stood 10 toes down from the beginning. I'm just being Brooklyn been saying, I would love to see Sonya on this team. We need a Sonya Citron. Now everybody's on board after a couple games. Great.
I know Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay, I know you don't like Citron, but you know what I mean? Citron, I mean, breaking it down. Remember when I was talking about defense? Somebody that plays defense and don't care about her numbers in particular. Yeah. She cares but don't care. She's going to play the best lockdown defense available on the court. And what Zoe did today, he just broke it down to prove what they were talking crazy last week, Sister Keisha, because I said Citron is one of the best defenders in college. They, oh no.
They did come for you, bro.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, they come for you.
I say, listen, the way that Sonya Citron plays defense, she also plays to anticipate the second coverage, right? I said last week, do you remember, Sister Lakeisha? I said she defends a defender to run that offensive ball player into a trap. Every time she plays someone, she's playing that person, whoever she pick up, because she gonna take on the lead role in the beginning. Whoever she want all the smoke. See,
she's smart too.
I'm talking about. She won't listen. If it's Paige, if it's Haley, Van Liv, if it's Fly J, if it's whoever it is, she want all the smoke. Sonya Citron want all the smoke. She already listen. She said it. The coach said it. He gonna put on the hardest people to guard, and then she runs those people into traps. You could tell on how when she played against Juju had a hard time scoring. It was a reason why Juju had a hard time. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. What really made me a fan of her that game was that like, and I'm sure it's a lot of coaching too, right? But I think like whenever Paige was on the floor, Sonya was on the floor. You feel me? Whenever Paige was on that bench, Sonya said, "I get a rest too." Whenever Paige is back on that block, Sonya was back on that block. Like I was like, yeah, she up for the challenge. I'm like, yeah,
she want all the smoke,
and she was playing great defense. And like I said, like Paige got her points, but a lot of that was because of switches. But at the end of the day, like she was playing real good defense. She was ready for the challenge. She was hungry, and I was like, yeah, I'm a fan there, like real shit.
And Paige is a great player. You're not gonna completely stop Paige.
Exactly.
But what she did do, Paige, She frustrated Paige and the people around her because Paige wasn't getting her points in the flow of the game. She had to work for them
She had
points.
to work the whole night. She had to work the
Mm-hmm.
whole night. Paige, listen, Paige had to work the whole night, which she not used to doing. You got what I'm saying? This is the second game that Paige had to get involved. The game before then, when Paige was playing, she didn't score the whole first half. So
Mm-hmm.
this game, Citron is on. You know what I mean? You could tell when Paige has good defenders, her numbers go down and it's harder for her to score. So those people, what happened was that when Citron was playing Paige, she made sure every single time that she was trying to run her into a trap. Now, some of the girls did not like the rookie that they had. She missed a couple of traps, but the senior King made up for a lot of the things that the rookie, you know what I mean, center missed. So that's how, you know what I mean, Paige was running into those traps, man. You know, on different sections of the court, and on top of it, the Irish play faster than everybody else. I don't know what y'all seeing, but I'm seeing.
No, they
I
play
mean,
fast.
Hidalgo is like meet.
Right.
She
Yeah.
gone, and it's like it's hard. It's hard to really call it with Olivia Miles because Hidalgo is so fast. So what I was saying last week also in Zoe Chat, it's not going to be hard for her to come to the sky because Hidalgo, who's her favorite player in the league? Kennedy Carter, right?
And
Kennedy
it looks
Carter
like
is
Olivia
Hannah
plays
Hidalgo's
real good
favorite
with.
player.
And it looks like Olivia Miles plays really good with players like Kennedy Carter because that's what Hannah Hidalgo is.
That's Hannah Hidalgo's favorite player, who she
Mm-hmm.
modeling her game after. So guess what? So if she playing with a mini Kennedy Carter, what you think she gonna do when she come to the sky? God forbid that Sky don't take care of their business. But once again, it's another lie. Jeff P, I know you watching because it's 52 people watching. Jeff P, you
And
were on the clock. Me and Keisha got you on the clock.
he probably in the chat just being incognito.
Yeah, he being incognito. He probably over there trying to see if we said something on KSAP channel. But yeah, man, listen. Listen, we got to take care of our business. I think that chat, what we were talking about was very, very, very serious. I'm glad that y'all came up here on the panel and worked it out with your boy. And I'm very, very thankful. I'm very thankful for y'all being here on this platform with me. To Uncle Jay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, you know what I mean? KSAP, you already know. You know what I mean? Riddick, you know what I mean? Milky Way, you already know. I'm gonna figure out how to get you that wrench. I'm gonna get you that wrench. I thought I gave it to you. I'm gonna
You
get you
giving
that
out
wrench,
wrenches,
Riddick.
huh?
Oh yeah, no, that's my girl. She gotta get one. Get him up out of here. Brian Allen Hines, you already know Brian Allen. I thank you for coming in the chat. You already know you my guy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand that this platform is being created for entertainment and basketball. Females basketball. I am an advocate for the Chicago Sky. I am an advocate for Angel Reese. I am an advocate for Kennedy Carter. I am an advocate for Camila Cardoso. And everybody else fall in line. Until Olivia Miles come, I mean, that's a pipe dream. We ain't got that, you know what I mean? A bird in the bush, you know what I mean, ain't more value than a bird that's in the hand. So I'm only counting the bird that's in the hand. I hope that we make the moves that we need to make, Sister Lakeisha, on going ahead and get those wings, those big wings. But hell, I'm like KSAP.
I think we can get a wing with that number 10 pick, though. I think
How many
he get
6
it.
foot 1, 2, 3 wings is it available, sister Keisha? Damn.
That well,
Gianna, Gianna,
Uh,
Gianna Neekins.
How many? If she's gone, then what? It ain't that many. How
Nah, it's a
oh, they
many?
few.
got
It's a few.
it's a
You
few.
wanna know what's funny? I was gonna send this to Mo 3 because I was creating the list because y'all was getting on him when he was bringing up the 6 foot guards. But y'all
Mm-hmm.
we gotta stop just thinking about the Nate. What's going on, my brother? We gotta stop just thinking about the popular teams, right? Go look at Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Alabama got about 2 of them on there. You got Zay Green.
Nate,
Anybody
what's
know about
up?
Zay? Anybody know about Zay Green? That's 2 A ZAA.
Mm-hmm.
Is it green? It might not be green. Zay. It might be green. You got Zay Green. You got a few. I'm gonna come up with some names for y'all. You got
Okay.
Bree
Okay.
Hall, right?
Bree Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I got Bree.
Okay. There's a few. You know what I
Aja.
mean?
Aja Savelka. Savelka.
Okay. She overseas, but okay.
Yeah. Aja. But it's only a few like that. You know what I mean? They still elite to me. I mean, to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, they elite to me.
Yeah, Zay
They
Green,
ain't
right, Nate?
mentioning them, dog. Huh?
No, I was talking to Nate. I think there's another
Oh,
girl with a name P. Pop. Is it Pondex or something? No, it's not Pondex. I got. Come on, man. It's a few with them out here.
old girl from Texas. She cold.
But we don't have
A&M.
to get all our players from the draft though. We got free agency. We can get some 6 foot. You know what I'm
Well, what
saying?
free agents you think be willing to come?
That's the point. That's my
I
point.
think a few be willing to come. I think a few will be willing to come.
Okay.
These players
like
want to
who?
get paid.
They
But this is
do.
not a year. This is not a year to get paid.
Right. This is not
This
the
is
year to
not the
get
pay year.
paid.
This the.
This the
See, I would
layaway.
agree
This the
with that. I
layaway
would
line.
agree with that. But for the fact that this is a throwaway year, and
Yeah, this is a layaway line.
in 2026 it's gonna be harder to get wings than it is to get guards because
But
those type of wings. I mean, you could get a wing. It's good. You could get a wing, but it's the quality of wings you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? The quality of wings is not that much. It's just like Brokaw said. It's not that much for you to pick from high quality wings for you to just be like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna get one.
Mo
But there's
3.
a lot of high quality guards that you could get, and we don't need a super high quality guard, just a a serviceable one, a good enough one.
Mo
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah,
You know me and you agree most of the time, Brody. So
but you don't.
I'm with
But you
you.
don't.
No, it's not that I don't agree. I'm gonna just ask you a simple question, right? You said next year is a year to get paid, correct?
Yeah,
How you gonna get the next year? You got to get through this year. Ain't
yeah.
no other way. Ain't no other way to get the next year. So regardless if you trying to get the next year to get paid or not, it's still free agents out there that's over
No,
60
but
that we
what?
could grab
No,
for a year.
what I'm. Yeah, yeah. You grab her for a year, but then you got to worry about the same thing the next year.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
no.
saying.
Next year is a revamp year. We don't have to worry about that. You gotta, hey Nate, you gotta join. I'm on Bro Cards Live tonight. You gotta join Bro Cards Live. Maybe I could drop the link though. Let me see from his. I don't have the link. Yeah, you gotta join Bro Cards Live, and then he could drop the link for you.
I put it in the
What I
chat.
was saying, Motor, I forgot.
I was saying whatever you sign this year in free agency, you're gonna have to look for that same
Yeah.
re-sign in
Nah,
2026.
bro. Next year is a revamp year. So the whole league, you basically everybody trying to get the next year, like you said, right? Once we get the next year, first of all, every team, not just the Sky, every team is gonna be a bidding war, right? So that's up to GMs and that's up to coaches. That's probably why so many coaches got fired this year, right? Because next year a bunch of teams is gonna be selling themselves to players because everybody a free agent. It's almost like if this was like a video game and you got to do a fantasy draft,
Yeah,
right?
but the difference,
Team players get to go wherever they want to go next year.
but there's an asterisk for that. It's not every player. The players that are rookie that are drafted
Yeah,
this
the
year, they're
rookies
not
ain't
going to
going
be
nowhere.
free. They're not. Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're not going to be free agents. They're going
But
to be stuck with that team.
but
So that's what I'm.
they're
That's
fine.
what I'm saying. Whatever you get in the draft, you don't have to look for that again for the next few years. But
This is
whatever
the
you get in
Good
free, whatever you
question.
get in free agency this year, you're gonna have to look for it again next year.
Question.
That's what I'm saying.
what's the problem? But what's wrong
But
with
hold
that?
on, Brooklyn. I got a
That's
question though.
basketball, Mo
I got
three.
I got a
Yeah,
question from that.
yeah.
It could the Players Association argue that rookies should be able to move their contracts? Like, could that be a thing?
Nah,
I
that
just
ain't
Nah,
gonna fly.
I don't know
nah,
if
That's
they
they
not
ain't
could
they're
fly.
not
do
gonna
it.
let
I
that
don't know if
fly.
they could. I don't know if they could do it,
They
but I don't think
could,
they. I don't
they
think
could
they
ask for
should do
whatever
it.
they want, but the owners are not gonna give that.
Yeah, I don't think they should do that because it don't matter anyway. The rookie, rookie deals. Your rookie deal is gonna be everybody. That's again. This is basketball. Like people complain about basketball. Like this is what happens. You get free agents in basketball. You get rookie contracts in basketball. It is what it is. Like you got to go through your contract, and once you come out your contract, you're gonna get paid. Like you want to get paid. So I don't know. I feel like the foundation of the sky, especially with them going to get bigs, I feel like the smartest thing to do is to get a guard. That's a no-brainer. Right? Yeah, you can get a wing, but it's a no-brainer to get a guard. Get your wings in free agency. And if you lose them by next year, because that's what happens in basketball, you get other free agents.
Yeah, I understand that, but the quality of wing that you want and need is not going to be abundant
You're gonna
for you to
get
get. You're
better
going to be in
wing
a
by
bid. You're
next
going to
year.
be in a
It's
bidding war
it's
with
gonna be
other
better free
teams that
agents,
has
Mo
better
three.
facilities, could probably pay more, or they just more likable, have a better
I feel
reputation,
you.
front office reputation.
I ain't mad.
You,
I ain't
you,
mad at your opinion. Me and you looking at it two different ways. I'm looking at it more optimistic. You looking at it pessimistic. That's the only thing. Because it's the same thing. Regardless of what you saying, what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you saying that you might get a worse free agent, and I'm saying you might get a
yeah,
better one. We looking at it's the same as basketball, bro. You right. They might get a worse one. That's possible. I doubt it because it's gonna be more available players. How
and
you when you got usually when you got more to choose from, you get a better pick. It's
that's what
less
I'm
to
saying.
choose from this year.
That's what I'm saying. There's going to be better quality of guards at a higher quantity to choose from than it is higher quantities of wings to choose from. So the chances of you getting a bad wing is higher than the chances of you getting a bad guard, because
To me, I feel
there's a
what you're
higher count
saying.
of better guards.
I feel what you're saying, but I feel like
Sorry.
if that's your GM style, that's your GM style. I wouldn't do that. I would pick the talent that I think fits my team best. Because what you saying is, fuck the talent that fits my team best in this draft. I'm gonna pick what I think I might get in a free agent next year. Right?
But
Like I think what fits my
as a
team
GM,
best.
you have to think for the future though. You can't just think for what's good now.
Well, there's no future, Mo3. Right now, there's no future in the picks right now for outside of the rookies that we already attained and the people that's already signed for whatever multiple year contracts. Those are the only people that are going to be retained to that team. This year is the last year for anyone. So everybody's getting 1 year contracts outside of the ones that got a 2 or a 3 or maybe even a 4 year, like the rookies got 4 years. It's gonna be goddamn pandemonium around here. You're gonna see the cycle, the win cycle. It's gonna be, listen, when the CBA is done and it's available after the season, after next season, you're gonna see teams assembling and players assembling who you didn't think to, and then you're going to see better talent. Like, just like Brooklyn was saying, you're going to be seeing talent because you got 2 more teams coming for the expansion, right? So that's 30 more people that's able and allowed to get into the W, right? So you got almost 200 and some odd roster spots. Okay. Women that could play in the W coming 2026. It's going to be goddamn pandemonium on what teams going to be assembled because nobody is being held to anything coming up this year. You got what I'm saying? So you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm not just speaking. You're going to be, listen,
You sound like
you're going to be
K-Sap.
surprised.
You sound like K-Sap. You sound like K-Sap mimicking you.
Last night, right?
Right. I'm telling
you what I know.
I'm telling you what I know. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
real quick,
It's gonna be
bro,
chaos.
you
Chaos.
Hey, bro, you keep going because I ain't trying to interrupt. This might be one of the biggest years we see tampering. Like this might be one of the most craziest tampering years because everybody gonna be trying to figure next year out. Like, yo, we should be playing you and me together.
This year for the owners, I'm gonna tell y'all, this year is actually
it's a bidding
war.
This
is an oh shit year.
Yeah,
oh shit, war. This is real. You know what
I
mean?
And this might be the WNBA's version too of player empowerment.
Oh, absolutely.
This might be player empowerment right here.
Yeah, who is this? Who this speaking? Oh, what's up, Big Nate? What's your take, man?
What's going on, bro, Claude?
So yeah, moderators. What's up with you, boy?
I had to kick somebody that was talking crazy in the chat. He was talking crazy about Andrew. I had to remove him.
Do what you do. Do what you do.
He was saying we all Angel fans and just talk crazy. But my take is I know the Sky will get free agents because like Brooklyn was saying, they got to get paid. Like you want to come to a team and show out. Like I'm gonna take this 100,000 here because I'm gonna show them like, hey, if I'm staying here or going to another team, I'm gonna show them like, hey, I'm gonna show you what I do. And especially if it's a new coach, like I know they're trying to win and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go to Chicago because I know I'm gonna play and I know they're trying to win too. I'm gonna show out for next year because I know this year is 100,000. Next year after CBA could be 350,000. You know, depending on who the player is or so what have you. So they're gonna come. And I also believe, like looking at when Brooklyn was showing us, I think it was the other day, like who they got in the mock draft for 2026. And just looking at 2026. Just looking at that draft, I'm like, yeah, that draft don't look too strong. And the Sky still have 2 first-round picks in that draft as well, which makes me believe even more that they're gonna try and trade. So the growing rumors, I wanted to, look at them first before the source. So the rumors I've seen now is that Tyler Marsh is asking Jeff P to try and trade for Jackie Young. So, because they were saying I don't think he'll be able to get her, but he wants to try and get Jackie Young to Chicago because that's his star pupil. So they want him to build up Michaela first, but I think like Brooklyn Zoe was breaking down that's what I feel like she can start, but I strictly believe she's a bench player. Like she's strong, but her strength is also a weakness on how big and strong she is. But that means she's also too slow to guard quicker guards. So I believe that they're going to try and trade for Jackie. I don't know if they'll be able to pry Jackie from the Aces, but they're going to try and trade those picks and try and get Jackie Young. Now, if that happens, Kennedy's not staying. So they'll probably trade Kennedy. That's probably why they like not speaking on Kennedy. I really don't think they don't want her, but like Zoe said, she's like breaking case of emergency. We can't get Jackie Young. I think it's their big ploy. I think they want Jackie, and they're like, all right, look, we'll give you Kennedy, these 2 first-round picks because the Aces keep losing their first-round picks because of Derek Hamby. So we'll give you Kennedy and 2 first-round picks. You give us Jackie. That still probably won't be enough, but I'm just saying it's out there.
Still messing them up.
Oh yeah, she's still messing. They still not getting no first round pick this year either. So like you ain't getting none of these year. Like none you get none out 2025, but we get you 2026. We'll give you both of those and Kennedy. I think that should be enough, and maybe a second.
Not to cut you off, Nate. What you just made a good point about the Aces losing picks and maybe they might want some. We was talking yesterday about who might take a chance on AZ Fudd. The Aces are another team that could risk taking the AZ Fudd just to see if she panned out. Because if best case scenario, she turns into like a star or at least like Zoe said, floor level, she might be a 6 woman. Or selling level, she might be one of your second or third best players. So that might even be a team that gets some picks and then pick up somebody like AZ that falls in the draft just to see if she turns into something or not.
Yeah, because Chelsea Gray had the same injuries in college. Don't nobody remember it because it was so long ago. But in Duke, Chelsea had 2 torn ACLs, which of course she came out, and now she's saying she's good, but she had 2 torn ACLs in college. And she came to the W, and she went a lot longer before
they don't have one. They don't have one right at Milky Way. They lost it because of Derek and Hamby's lawsuit.
Yeah, they don't have no more first round picks. Now they lost one. They lost it last year and this year. So they got to build for the future. So you got to
Man.
sacrifice the core piece. Is it going to be
Facts,
Kelsey or is it going to be Jackie? So I think they doing backdoor deals right now. Like, all right, look, we give you Kennedy and some picks. Not this year though. I guarantee you they're trying to get a this year pick. Like, nah, we're not giving you this year. We'll give you next year. Now give us the 10. Now we ain't give you none this year. We give you both our picks next year and Kennedy, and we're throwing Dana. They're like probably like, no, you can keep Dana. Like, no, we'll drive Dana to you. We'll fly her straight from China or Europe, wherever she's playing, because she ball out every year in Europe. Hey, Dana, keep balling out. But everybody know that's overseas though.
I know for a fact Dana Evans can't go to the Aces because the Aces had Deja Fair last year and they let her go because of her size.
But Dana actually does play decent defense though. I give her that.
Dana, she does what it looks like playing defense out there to get the people to say she played defense. But she don't. She's too small to lock in. She could play defense against two types of players. She could play defense against somebody who don't really have a handle, so she could like pick the ball, pick the ball. So she could play defense against somebody like that, and then somebody her size. Because anybody who can handle the ball that's like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", that's no, come on. Dana's not doing nothing against you.
Yeah.
So look, but hold on. Y'all think that they were actually send Kennedy Carter to the Aces to play with Asians?
For Jackie? Absolutely. For Jackie Young? Absolutely.
Because I'm convinced now.
But what I'm saying is, you just helped the Aces.
Nate.
And they just helped us. We got Jackie.
I'm convinced now that Kennedy is not coming back, so she's either gonna get she's gonna get an offer sheet and she gone, or she gonna get signed and traded.
I'm on the Hummer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sign and trade, or she
I'm on
gonna
the
get
Hummer
off.
bitch. Y'all don't make me.
What
Hey, y'all don't make me crash out. I'm on the Hummer bitch with this one right here.
I'm sorry, bro, Claude. She gone, bro. She gone, brother.
Real quick. What convinced me that she's gone is when I watch Tyler Marsh interview, right? And they asked about Camilla, and like sometimes things be right there, and it's like, why they do that? They asked about so Camilla in China is doing this, that, and the third. So you had a question about China, and you ain't Kennedy never crossed your mind. Okay, you telling me a lot.
So
you telling me a lot by not speaking about it.
They brought that up today. They brought that up. They brought that up. So they got pressed about that. And they talked about that today. It's like, yeah, well, so we were asked about why didn't we had Tyler Marsh on here, we didn't ask him. So we kept getting asked, well, why you asked about Kennedy? Why you asked about Kennedy? So they got pressed and they're like, so we didn't ask guys because that was before the expansion draft. So they didn't want to ask before the expansion draft because Tyler Marsh was like, he didn't know, who was going to be, saying that wasn't his thing. They didn't want to bring up who might get snatched up in the expansion draft. So that was pre-post expansion. And then they said, and he was like, even if they had to ask, they would totally be expecting like a coach speak, like, oh yeah, I saw her perform, and yeah, she's a hard worker. He's like, so that's what I would expect anyway if we had to ask them. But that was pre-expansion. That's what the response was today or yesterday. That's why I looked at it. I was like, oh man, I want to make sure I bring this up. Yeah, so they was like, it was pre-expansion draft.
Nate. Thanks for the
But
news, Nate.
Kennedy
Sound
to
like
the
bullshit
Aces.
to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sending Kennedy to the Aces is like sending them to the finals. I mean,
yeah, that's also 1 year though. That's 1 year.
If we get Jackie Young, that's an even trade to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're gonna have to give up the pick.
How?
I'm totally fine with that.
How?
I don't agree
because
with that.
If we get Jackie Young back, right, you got to give up something. We know you, bro. Call you.
How Kennedy?
I think you delayed. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. With this trade, you say we get Jackie Young and what else?
No, Jackie Young. I mean, whatever they do for the deal. But the reason
why get Jackie Young, that's it.
I'm asking how.
So wait, maybe I'm bugging. Jackie Young is not that good. I thought she was good.
Right, I'm not tripping. Like
she's good, but to give up our picks and Kennedy Carter is.
Oh, I didn't say picks. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, I said pick because Minnesota owns the swap right. I I said for 2026, Minnesota owns a swap rights for Chicago
Yeah,
Sky
without
pick.
pick. Yeah, without
Yeah,
pick.
for our
Yeah.
pick.
Kennedy
And we
Carter
also,
is
but we
better
also
than
have the
Jack
right.
Hands.
So I say at least the
Yeah.
first and Kennedy for Jackie Young.
Yeah, Brooke, I heard picks and I was like,
Okay. I was just thinking
Yeah, I
player
heard
for
pick too.
player.
I was
See,
like,
I
wait a
forgot
That's
he
minute,
why I
hold
mentioned
said
on,
big.
y'all
that.
bucket.
I do understand
Yeah,
why
y'all
he said
bucket.
that though. I didn't see
Yeah.
because I'm not putting a deal together in my head about who's worth what and what you should get. I wasn't doing all that.
hey,
I was just thinking about player for player. If we get it back at Jackie Young,
hey,
it's
Jack,
a solid pick because Jackie Young is 6 feet, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
she's 6 feet. Yeah.
She's 6 feet. So she could fill that wing player that we need. And she's a two-way player, right? She plays defense.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And she scores, right? So she kind of fills that need that Mo 3 and Zoe wants them to, feel like it's more important than a point guard, right? So that fills that need. And then
Lenny said, hell no to the no.
if you get Olivia Miles, that's what I wanted to say earlier before I got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Mo 3. No, it wasn't you. It was earlier before you got on. But Mo 3 was saying that we was talking about the next year's free agency, and he was saying that you got to think for the future, bro. Building out of the draft is thinking for the future. So if you get your point guard of the future out the draft, that's building for the future, bro. But again, I'm not mad at your take. Your take, we got different.
Right,
We both want to build
I
this
can't
guy.
get mad at your take, but hey, big brother Nate, I know you ain't got off, but brother Nate, by no means, there maybe 4 other players on the level of Kennedy Carter in the league. She is finna be the 2-time unanimous leading scorer in China 2 years in a row. Unanimous. Not just fighting for scoring champ. She's going to be 2-time unanimous scoring champ in China. You saw what the girl did coming off first of all, she missed a couple games in the beginning. Then she came off the bench towards the middle. And in the middle, took the leading score and then missed a couple more games and still was the leading scorer on the Sky. So I'm saying the volume of that player, Jackie Young not that. She's not as fast as Kennedy Carter. Her handles ain't like Kennedy Carter. She shoot better than Kennedy Carter. Yes, she does. She is a better shooter than Kennedy
Better
Carter.
3-point shooter, man.
Let me ask you this then, bro, Clark. Who would you trade for Kennedy Carter then?
For Kennedy Carter,
who would you want back for Kennedy?
I wouldn't. First of all, me doing the Jeff P, I wouldn't trade Kennedy Carter at all. She wouldn't even be on my table. That's my future because she only 25.
Bro, Clark.
But I had to do it.
No, hold on. Listen, none of us want to trade her. We talk about.
Right, I'm saying if we had to do it, okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we talking about. So, we all fans of Kennedy.
Who am I looking for? I'll take Jewel Lloyd before Jackie Young.
Okay.
I'll take Jewel Lloyd.
I
mean, if we're gonna go for a value,
to me, I thought they was kind of on the same level, but I guess Jackie Young not as good. She a step down.
No. The Gold Mamba.
See, I'm still new. I'm learning. I'm still learning the girls' game. I thought they was both like kind of up there.
Jackie Young is younger, but the Gold Mamba is volume.
What up, Mike? What up, Mike?
She got still about 5 to 6 years to play in the league, and she got 4 at top to be her best.
I know who Drew Lloyd is. She one of my favorite players.
Okay, so no, what I'm saying is who would turn down the Gold Mamba? Nobody. Not for Jackie Young. I mean,
I like Jackie Young. I think Jackie Young better than y'all giving her credit, in my opinion. But maybe I'm overrated her.
I'm not saying that. We compare. Hey, you like Raw? I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to my little brother. You want Raw? Yeah. You want it Raw, right? I'm giving it to you Raw. There's no way that Jackie. No, pause. I'm giving it to
Listen,
you
my brothers are gonna see this and they're gonna clown me about.
It's all right. It's all right.
Not Raw.
But I'm giving it to you the way that I can give it to you is uncut and tamper with as I can. Okay.
Okay.
If you gonna blow it up your nose, put it like that. So listen, Jackie Young is not nowhere near the caliber of player that the Gold Mamba is. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm learning something new.
But she is. But Kennedy Carter is younger, faster, and more of a complete excitement package than Jackie Young. Jackie Young really don't push the and then her trying to play.
Let me ask you a question: who plays better defense between Jackie Young, Kennedy Carter, and Drew Lloyd? Who's the better? Who's the best defender?
Jackie Young.
Jackie Young.
And you know what?
And if I'm not mistaken, Jackie Young is an elite defender, right? She's not just a regular defender.
Absolutely.
But you know what, Brooklyn?
That's
What
important.
making me another thing is it making me think now. I'm just thinking. Because I'm with Bro Clark, but I'm just thinking Jackie Young might be better in a different outside of that aces.
All right. Y'all tell me if I'm bugging. I'm probably bugging. Listening to y'all, I have to be bugging. Because health-wise, take health out of it. When I think about a Jackie Young player, to me, she's similar. Y'all gonna kill me on this. You know, I always got to get a perspective y'all hate. Y'all gonna be like Brooklyn.
I give a
two-way,
1 out of 10.
Two-way player. She give me like maybe like a Kawhi. So y'all saying she not that?
No, I get that vibe from Jackie.
Yeah.
I get the
WNBA's version.
She's kind of like a Kawhi player.
Okay, so that's so I am right. I did make that comparison kind of.
She's giving me that vibe. You right on with that.
Okay, so I don't understand what the hell y'all talking about now because I do get what y'all saying who Drew Lloyd is, and if I could have her, I'll take her too. But to act like Jackie Young ain't worth.
Okay, so no, listen.
Because I know how important. Let me just say this. Let me say this, and I'm gonna shut up. Let me say this and shut up. I know how important it is to have somebody who could give you like a Ron Artest in his prime. Some of y'all only remember old Ron Artest, right? Ron Artest used to be top 5 in scoring and one of the top defenders in the league. I know how important it is to have somebody who could do both. And I think a lot of people is looking at what you do on the offensive end and not equating how important it is to be that elite. I'm not talking about a regular defender because I just had to check myself because I'm new to this thing. If I was wrong, I was wrong. I thought Jackie Young was an elite defender. So if you got somebody who's one of the best elite defenders in the NBA and also one of the best scorers in the, I'm saying NBA, WNBA, that's pretty valuable in my book.
Then you might have caught
I'm gonna shut up with that.
You might have caught me twerking for Kennedy, okay? You might have caught me twerking.
I'm just talking basketball. See, one thing about me, Lakeisha, one thing about me, and this what sets me apart from most people. I love Kennedy. I'm a Sky fan, but I'm not one of those people that just because I'm a fan of somebody, I'm like, nobody. We talking basketball. Let's take the biasness out. Let's take the fandom out, and let's just talk about basketball and fits and what fit and. Right, I could take my biasness out. I'm not. That's why. Listen, early I wanted the rebuttal when he was like, "We all twerk for." I don't twerk for Angel. I root for Angel. Y'all could twerk. Y'all could twerk for her. I do not twerk for Angel. I root for Angel. Let's be clear.
Hey, look.
But check this out, bro. I got you though. Me off when he started talking about the picks, and I was like,
"Check it out, Sister Lakeisha.
No,
watch this.
Go
check
ahead.
this out." Okay, so you say Jackie Young, Kawhi Leonard, right? Okay. So who do Kennedy remind you of?
AI.
What?
AI.
Huh?
She give me AI vibe.
Oh, okay. So AI, huh? So you would take Kawhi or AI?
Well, Kawhi got chips.
Wait, no.
He wasn't ready for that.
I'm talking about.
See, look, he wasn't ready for that.
Of course. I ain't talking about.
Let me answer your question.
I'm gonna answer your question. The player.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question, right?
Go ahead.
So if I'm Denver, right? If I'm Denver and I got AI, right, and I'm a fan, I want to keep him because I'm like, yo, that's AI, right? But for whatever, just listen. But no, the 76ers kept AI up until a certain point, right? We can go with the Sixers too because they got rid of him too. But I'm talking about when AI was on Denver with Melo, people wanted him to stay. Even Melo said it. I don't know why they got rid of him. The players loved him for whatever reason. Management wanted to get rid of him, right? So my point in bringing that up is if you can't keep AI, you got to be smart, right? And say, well, we want to keep him as fans, but the management want to get rid of him. So what are we gonna do? You got to bring in Chauncey Billups. That's what you have to do. Even though if you love AI and he's better, you gotta be smart and bring in a player that's gonna take you to the Western Conference Finals. You get what I'm saying?
I got it.
Even though you wanted to keep AI. So I want to keep Kennedy because I love Kennedy. But if Jeff P don't, now I gotta start thinking, well, what'll help the Sky? Maybe Jackie Young helps the Sky because we weak. Where she'll help us at.
Jeff P, you on the goddamn clock. Putting this, trying to put this in my head.
Out of it.
Jeff P, you on the goddamn clock.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle J.E. Thank you, because they was killing me. They was like, Jackie Young. Yeah, she plays defense, and she can score, and she can handle the ball. What's wrong with her? I love Kennedy. I don't want her to go. Jeff P want her to go.
Twerking out of it. You are right, my brother.
But it don't have to be just her. I love what y'all said about Drew Lloyd. I love Drew Lloyd too. Yeah, I like that one too. It don't have to be. I was just saying Jackie Young. Y'all confused me. Y'all made her sound trash. Y'all was like, nowhere. She's not even in the stratosphere. She's not even in the same galaxy. I was like, Jackie Young, like, why y'all doing her like this?
No,
now don't get that honey out, Brooklyn. Now you getting the honey out.
No, listen. What I'm saying is. She's not. So when they tried to have Jackie run the point this year, she wasn't that successful.
I wouldn't put
Kelsey Plum had to take care of it.
Right. I would put her at the 3.
Yeah, she had to take care of it. But can I move Kennedy to the 1 and it'd be taken care of? Yes, I can. Absolutely. I can move Kennedy. She's more versatile on the backcourt.
Kennedy is more of a 1-2.
Yeah.
Kennedy is more of a 1-2.
Absolutely. So
absolutely. We're on the same page.
What I'm saying is that
I hope I'm wrong, bro, Claude. I hope they keep Kennedy.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I'm old school. I don't this spot up shootings shit. That's I don't know what I don't even know what the hell this shit is. You either made your, you know what I mean? Jonathan, change your pose. Why you looking at us like that? I mean. I don't know what this spot up shooter ass shit is because they got this shit out of here.
Is that him?
He playing that game, but Jonathan playing that game.
Now he probably frozen. Jonathan frozen. He's
Jonathan playing that game. Yeah, he probably froze. Yeah, he froze. Yeah, because Jonathan playing that game. But check it out. So my whole thing is this. Hey, Uncle Jay, answer me this.
Brooklyn stupid.
All this, listen, y'all hit me out, check it out. All this spot up and shooting and shit, it really got me. That's why I'm not watching the NBA that much, like, because I'm really frustrated on the way that this shit going right now. I mean, what happened to making the plays happen? What happened to getting the ball and making, you know what I mean, making people stick you and being elite and going to the basket and
ready Milky Way.
I mean, god damn, like everybody shooting threes. I don't know what the hell is this all about. I really don't get it right now. So I'm like baffled. And if they trying to bring that shit to the W, it's like I'll be pretty much done with basketball because this software
shit. You know that's where it's going.
Man,
with these new coaches
right here. Listen,
with these new coaches, you know that's where it's going.
Man, this software shit right here, though, that I'm looking at the NBA, this ain't even the NBA right now, y'all. I'm just saying this is flag football, basketball. I don't know what the hell to call it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy it, man. I know a lot of people kill because they kill the game because they missed the 90s and early 2000s, but
no, you shooting
as do I. I love that's my favorite ever, but I still enjoy today's game.
It's cool.
Why is you shooting a jump shot? And you can go in and just dump the ball and make some excitement.
If you're good at it, but a lot of teams ain't good at it, and they just jacking them up there.
Did you say
Brooklyn,
Mo?
you tripping. You like people just coming down the court, jacking up 30, 40, 50 threes a
I
game, bro?
enjoy. I
That's
enjoy the.
crazy.
I enjoy the
It's
skill of the game. I ain't
crazy.
gonna hold you. I
And
enjoy
guess
it.
what?
But listen,
The
it would be
analytics
cool
on
if they
it.
were
Go ahead,
making them,
Mo3.
but they're not.
The players
They're
I
not
enjoy.
making.
I'm not saying everybody. The players I enjoy make the shots. The ones I like.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
that's why
I
I
don't
analytics
say
like.
on
if
that,
you
they
can,
making
You
if
got
less
you
than
can,
what
you
they
got
if
to
you
did in
make
the
got
your
that
night.
shot.
skill and you can make it, that's one thing. But a lot of
Listen,
teams don't have that skill and they just jacking up shots. I
listen,
just
on
The
don't.
Yeah.
Gil's
only
Arenas,
person
y'all, on
that's
Gil Arenas.
making them at a high
Go ahead.
level is Steph Curry. Trey
Mm.
Yes.
Young doing it. He will make he makes some, but he don't make.
I
He
don't
shoot a
watch Trey
percentage
Young.
from
I
back
watch.
there,
I
back there.
watch.
Luca is
I
even
watch
worse.
Ant-Man. Luca's cool. I like Luca. Now Luca's.
Ant-Man don't
A
be
lot of
jacking
people
on
hate
like
on
that. Ant-Man
Luca.
be going to the hole and be dunking on
No,
people and stuff
no,
like
he
that.
does both. Ant-Man. In fact,
Not no
if you
more.
know
Ant-Man
anything,
shoot
if you know
threes now.
anything about Ant-Man, now if you know anything about Ant-Man, I think it was last year. It might have been a year before, but I think it was last year. He said himself because when he first came into the league, he was driving. He said his coach, it might not have been the head coach, one of the coaches, told him that he's a good shooter, worked on him on his phone with shooting, and he takes a bunch of threes per game now. Like he still attacks the rim, but taking threes is a
11
big
threes
part of
per
his
game.
I'm
is
not
a
saying he
big part
doesn't
of his
take
game
any
now.
threes. I'm saying the majority of his shots are like pull up middies and instant taking it to the rim and shit like that. The majority of his shots is not threes, bro. And it's
I never
definitely not.
said
And it's definitely
threes.
not half
I said
court
I,
logo
I
threes.
said I still like the men's game. So that's Ant-Man. He still plays in the men's game, right?
Yeah, but
I,
that's
I
one
like
person. I think
Ant-Man. I
for
was about
every
to name
Ant-Man,
more. You
for
cut
every
me
for
off.
every for
No, I'm
every
just saying.
Ant-Man,
I turned off a game the other day
there's
because
like
they
10
was
players
just
that come down and jack up threes.
yeah, it was horrible, man.
Who's the 10 players?
I hit the click. I can't remember what
And I'm
game
gonna
that
tell you if
was
I
I
like
was
them or
watching.
not.
Hold on, let me tell you the
Who?
let me
Luca
go
be
to the
doing it.
last game.
I don't
Trey
really
He
Trey
doing
watch
Young
Luca
be
average.
like
doing
that.
it.
I don't watch Trey Young like
Trey
that.
Young be doing
Yeah.
it. Freaking
I
James Harden be doing it.
don't like
Freaking
James Harden like that. I
freaking
really fucking.
even Jason Tatum be doing it. Like
I fuck with Jason Tatum. I
yeah,
fuck
but
with
he
him.
be doing that a lot. That
He
be a lot
nice
of
though.
times. A
So
lot of
what?
times.
So
A lot
what?
of
He
times.
nice.
Oh my goodness, he's nice when he's not doing that.
He get busy. He
A
won a
lot of the
championship,
times they
right?
lose games is because he's
Yeah,
doing
we're
that.
not saying he's not a champion. We're just
Yeah, he won a
saying
championship. So
we
he
just
got to
saying
be. He ain't
sometimes
trash.
some
I
we
ain't
didn't say
say
he was trash.
I ain't
I'm
saying
just
these
saying
players
some of
is
the
trash.
shot
I'm
selection
saying
is
the
bad.
style of
KD,
play is trash.
that's one of my guys, Uncle J, KD. See, Uncle J know what I'm talking about. We
But
watch. They naming players we don't watch. They said,
you
hey, Uncle J. They said James Harden. Niggas ain't watched James Harden for like 5 years, bro.
No,
you told
people
me
watching
to you
James
told
Harden
me
on
to
the
name
Clippers.
players that are doing it. KD is not doing it. KD takes a lot of middies. He goes
But
to the
see,
hole. Yeah, he shoot the three
listen,
here and there, but he's
we
not
having
coming down looking for the three.
we having two different conversations. All I said was I still enjoy the men's game. KD plays in the men's game, correct? He plays in the men's game, correct?
All
I think
right,
he
all
missing
right.
what we
Hey, that's
saying.
all I said.
I think
You
he
You talking
missing
about
totally what we
he
saying.
talking about people that just jack threes all day. I never said I like
But
people who jack threes all
yeah,
day. I
but
said I still
you
enjoy
talking
the
about
men's
today's
game
game as a
overall.
whole.
Yeah, I
I
still
thought you talking
enjoy it
about the game as a
overall.
whole, including the majority of it. The
I don't like
majority of
everybody in
players
the
do that
NBA, bro.
garbage stuff, bro.
I don't
I
like
If
mean,
every team. I
KD
the
don't watch
average
percentage
everybody.
at three
bruh,
is 45%.
every
He can
team
take
takes on
threes. We
average
don't
30
care.
plus threes a game.
Yeah.
Listen, check this out,
That's
y'all.
a lot of
Check this
threes to
out.
be putting up a
Check this out,
game.
y'all.
Bad shot
When
selection.
the
That's all I can
NBA,
say.
listen, the NBA jacks up at least 30, 33 pointers a game per game. That's insane. And they only
That's a
make
lot.
36% of those.
Which is like 10.
Gilbert Arenas, on his show, Cheryl Swoops broke it down where you didn't even outscore a team from the 80s jacking up threes. You were 7 points on an average from they took the year 1980, I believe it was 88, to right now to what they jacking up from last year's schedule from 2023 to 2024. They were less than what the 2-pointers that was being scored in 88. That makes no sense at all. That don't bring any excitement to the game. I'm seeing a dude, he running down to the court to 3-point line and shoot. No. What excites me is elbows, turn, spin, dunk, knock them on the ground, run them over, set that
Listen,
pick.
man, Killer Messenger. I feel like the male's
It's
game
a
is in a
man's
good
game,
place, man.
Brooklyn. It's a
I feel
man's
like I feel
game.
like the male's game is in a good place right now. Where you got with all the young players coming up, the Ja Morants, you know.
Well, John Morant is old school. He doing
Yeah, I
what he
like
doing
John
what's supposed
Morant.
to be done. John Morant
He
old
plays in the
school. He
male's
said,
game.
Hey,
That's why they can't
real
handle
quick,
He's in
John
the
Morant.
NBA.
real,
He's in the
real quick,
NBA.
I'm
He's a shining star.
I'm still tripping on y'all know like Jackie Young for Kennedy. I'm still tripping on that.
Oh man,
Mhm.
come on, Nate. We passed that, but I'm just letting y'all
Oh
know
Yeah,
no.
how I feel.
the,
I
if the
Well, who do you
mean,
male
think
game
would
was
affect
in the
winning
I
more
ain't
balance, the
though?
saying that I'm
ratings wouldn't
right.
be so
I'm just
garbage.
saying what I felt. You know what I'm saying? It could be right.
and you're not the only one that felt that, bro. Cause like I say, it's one thing to have that skill. It's another thing not to have that skill and just be jacking up shots. And to me, it's poor shot selection. If you not really hitting that at a clip and that's not really your game and you just going down there to jack them up, it's a
They
bad.
trying to
It's
they
a
try
hard game to watch.
they trying to fit in, right? So the
Hmm.
NBA offense changed in the NBA, right? The NBA that people was used to in the NBA is basically what the WNBA is still. Is play running, is coming off screens, is getting the ball down to the big, is posting up, right? That's what we used to.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is all about spacing. That's the offense. The better
Yep.
spacing you have, the better the offense. That's what they think. That's what they're preaching with analytics and everything. So they just trying to space the floor, and when you space the floor, you have driving lanes and you have 3-point shooting, and then all the guards have skills. Most of the guards in the NBA, if not all of them now, are pick and roll guards. So they have skills off the pick and roll to get a shot. So everything is gonna be based off 3-point shooting and spacing and getting to the rim.
Exactly, David.
Like
That's what I
CC
was.
say, the ratings are down.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Exactly.
ratings
That's
To
are
what I
me,
was
down.
saying. The ratings
listen,
The
are
ratings are
I
down.
haven't
People
looked
don't agree.
at the ratings, but to me, it's still silly that people were saying that during football season. Because anybody who watched the NBA know nobody watched the NBA before Christmas.
Yeah,
no,
football is
but
king.
no,
So
no, no,
to be like, yo,
no.
the ratings is down when nobody is watching it,
No,
is
but this is what I'm
wild.
saying.
But
But
hey,
You
do
they're
your
used
thing.
comparing the ratings to
Nah, I used
NBA
to watch
ratings.
the
They're not
big
comparing the
games, but
ratings
you're right.
to other sports. They're comparing the ratings to other NBA ratings. So
right.
other
Other
Seasons.
past
NBA.
seasons
Yeah.
compared to other past seasons, this is the lowest it's been
This
in
the
like
worst. This the
5 or 10
lowest.
years.
I put it to you
These
It
are
like
sure
that's
That
this.
the
is.
part
low. It's
is
not even
true.
like it's down a
Put it
little
to
bit.
you
It's
like
down
this.
a lot.
I'm gonna start if it's down a lot. All right, put it to you like this. This is just 80s talking. You know, again, shoot the messenger. I'm gonna be concerned about the NBA when I hear their contracts is going down. But the
Oh
last
yeah.
I
It
heard,
take a while for that.
they still going up though.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Every time
yeah.
every time somebody get a max deal, they break a record every
Let me
year.
read something to you,
So let's
Brooke.
see. So this year, whoever get their max deal, if they say, "Oh, it's down lower," what you said by a lot, right, with the ratings, then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be
Let me
concerned.
read something to you, Brooke. The league's ratings have taken a 48% drop over the last 12 years. And this year alone, they're down 28% per ESPN in front office sports. Many fans and analysts have pointed out to load management and as a source of blame, but while Carhart agreed in part, he suggested there was an added factor behind the reason it's to do with the American people and how they view basketball. So
Yeah, I was about to
48%
say that.
it's been slowly declining, and
You know
then
what I
this
think it
year it's
is,
been
Lakeisha?
28%.
You know what I think it is, and I ain't even do no
What?
research, but I guarantee it's probably this.
What?
Most people don't watch TV like they used to. Everything is going to the streaming and apps now. That's why the WNBA kept asking TNT to get on the app. And that's why the TNT is mad. That's what they leave out the story when they talk about TNT. They trying to get on these Amazon Primes now and all of that because that's where
Yeah,
people was watching TV at. So I guarantee you that's probably what's happening to the ratings. I ain't even do no
nah, I
research.
don't buy that. You know why? Because they're all on streaming now. You could
No, they're
stream.
not.
You, yeah, they are. You could stream NBA games on HBO Max. What are you talking
Yep, you
about?
And
can.
It's all on
And
streaming now,
Amazon.
and on
Why?
it's all
Let me
Amazon.
ask Mo3. Why is TNT mad that they losing an NBA deal?
Mm.
Because what you mean? It's not going to be on Max anymore either. Because it's owned by the same company. It's all Warner Brothers.
Right, but where
So
they going?
it's not going to be on streaming.
Where are
either.
they going? I don't know.
I think
Where are they
Prime.
going?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was
They're
Prime,
on
Amazon
Prime. I
Prime.
said Amazon
year
already.
left. They
They're
got
on
this year
Prime.
left.
They're on
They
Prime.
got
And,
Look,
Eon.
I'm just giving you my take. Now,
Listen, this is just my opinion. I ain't do
as
no
a person
research.
that bought the NBA League Pass every year, because my team is not in my area, so I
Yeah.
bought it every year. This is the first year that I was like, yeah, I'm not paying for that.
Listen,
Hey,
I love
y'all,
basketball
look.
my whole life. I tried to buy the league pack twice and I never watched it. So I deal with it on
No, I
regular
used to
TV.
watch it. Especially if I
y'all.
pay for it, I watch it.
So
But I'm not saying that everybody doing the same thing. I'm just saying some teams like I don't mind Kevin Durant, like you were saying, Kevin Durant, the people you're talking about, they can really shoot that. But some of these teams, some of these players, I'm like, why don't you
So
do
another
what you
okay,
good at?
that makes sense. So now what you're saying makes sense. So again, I don't know how many people actually watch the NBA, right? So the WNBA, this should be what I'm about to say should be like everybody should know this. Because of the amount of teams. The WNBA NBA is totally different with the idea that the WNBA, because is so many limited roster spots, is more competitive, right? The teams that you don't have too many bad teams. The NBA players will tell you this. It's only about maybe 5 teams a year that's trying to win something. The rest of the teams is just out there. You got to realize these players and then also you got to realize who's on these rosters. All these players don't love basketball. Some of these players are just talented enough to make it to the league, so they just love the lifestyle. So these players that y'all worrying about, I don't even know why y'all fans of them, because they probably don't give a fuck about the game. They going out there to just jack up threes and then go to the club or do whatever they don't care.
Yeah,
So it's
you're
like,
right. Yeah, because I'm a New Orleans fan and I've been trying to get a bucket of chicken to get Zion Williamson out of there, and he won't leave.
Hey,
So,
y'all, look, y'all check it out. We didn't win 3 hours and a half. 3 hours and a half on this chat. And listen, I love y'all. I was intending to do 2 and get up out of there. That didn't work for me.
It's been 3 hours?
It's been 3 hours and a half. Yeah, it's been 3 hours and a half. And I want to get the final thoughts. So we're going to go ahead with Sister Lakeisha, went ladies first.
I'm just going to say, I don't know. We talked about so much stuff. I don't even know what my
So the main topic of the day, this was the main topic of the day. I know you got lost, we didn't win, because this is the way we do it, because we enjoy each other time. That was right. Look at the screen.
Oh, the creepy podcaster, yes. Like my final thought is, every time the Whitlock man and these people is pushing these narratives, we need to come on here and give people real talk. Or this stuff right here, they don't have nobody pushing back on them, and they need somebody to push back on that foolishness they put out on the airways every day. That's my final thoughts.
Okay, Mo 3.
Yeah, pretty much what Lakeisha just said about those jokers. And one more thing with the what Nate was saying about the excuse they gave for the not lack of Kennedy Carter questions. I'm gonna call BS on that, because last time I checked, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Kennedy Carter is as a restricted free agent, and as a restricted free agent, she doesn't need to be. Chicago didn't need to protect her. They couldn't draft her. So that being the reason for the lack of questions is just straight BS and a smoke screen for people that don't really know that much about it. So I do believe, yeah, Kennedy's out of there.
Okay. Sad day.
I guess I'll go next. I don't know. Bro Call must have walked away. My final thoughts, man, is everybody stay blessed, man. You know what I mean? Stay blessed. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. That's my final thoughts.
Absolutely, absolutely, brother.
They could have drafted her.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to my brother Gingerbread, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the page. Please, it's free.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Brother
yeah,
Nate, go
they
ahead.
actually could have drafted her. I think there was one restricted and unrestricted. They could have drafted her right, so they still have to protect her. So that's why
No, he's
they
right,
still
Nate.
could have drafted.
They
Huh?
only could have picked up unrestricted free agents. They can't take
Oh,
restricted.
unrestricted, no restricted. Oh, okay. I thought we looked at the rules and they could have drafted at least one restricted free agent. Like they could have caught him. I thought,
Okay.
okay, I had to check again. But yeah, I'm just glad this you guys are out here putting out the actual truth. Besides Mr. Talk Hoops and all this other mess. This is pretty good, man. I'm glad you guys are streaming. Seeing, I remember seeing Brooklyn. I think a while ago. Started seeing his quotes and First, I heard you. First, I heard you, and then I remember hearing you on the Sky Central saying Olivia Miles a long time ago, just like I was. So to see you guys come up with your own stream, and then Bro Claw too, Mr. West Side, 53rd Hermitage. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, man.
My
It's pretty
homeboy.
good. Oh, for sure. I'm just glad to see you. What I'm saying, black men prospering. You know what I'm saying? Black people prospering and helping each other. That's what I thought.
Y'all, we gonna ride on out with the Freedom song. I love y'all. This is me and my brother Michael that made Freedom. This is a song we just produced and did and orchestrated this summer. So, you know what I mean? We was feeling this way about America and what was going on all over, you know what I mean, the highways and byways, the internet, and with the election and everything that was going on with Trump. So this song is called Freedom, y'all. We gonna ride it on out. You know what I'm saying?
All right. See y'all later.
Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day of time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
Free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom.
Free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to battle hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause where I came for you. We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our